Okay, so here we are on the next one. Still 7 minutes on the clock. 8 runners. These ones can be a bit tricky because you can see that there are 1, 2, 3 horses that are very evenly priced, and 2 others that are also evenly priced. Right, so there's going to be a lot of reading here because we can easily miss one horse that is steaming or drifting that will affect the price. So with this one, with this kind of race, it can be tricky. All right, that's why it's very important to make sure you use the charts. Okay, use these graphs here because this allows you to keep an eye on all of them. So if you do see a big steamer that isn't on your main ladder, you can still see them. So just make sure you got them all ticked on the chart here and keep a close eye. So yeah, I'll just get some stuff ready here on the side. Okay, so this one will be purely about some quick scalps. And so I'll position myself around a couple of points here. Again, just using small stakes, nothing crazy. I am all about showing people that you do not need large stakes, especially when you start, because you need to build your confidence up to know that you're fully believing in your own trading, so that you know that you're going to be right 90% of every single trade you do before you raise your stakes. If you want to learn how I trade or how I learned how to trade, you can click on the link in the description. And you can also check out the akawinner.com, which is a service that provides you with a method of winning your football accumulators every single time. So as you can see right now, there's not really any movement at all. It's completely flat. I'm assuming that's because the last race hasn't finished yet. And you can see the average increase is nothing, right? So at this point, don't really get involved, because when the last race does finish and everybody jumps in here, it's going to shoot from an average increase of 5, 6, 10 pounds to hundreds in a matter of seconds. And so if I open a position here and I'm unaware of this, suddenly a huge influx of money comes and it can knock your position out with 4 or 5 ticks in a matter of seconds, and you're going to be completely winded and have no idea what's going on. So yeah, definitely wait until this increases a little bit, especially on a market like this when there's so many evenly priced horses, because there is no clear favourite and any one of them can start drifting at any point. But in the meantime, I'll just get myself in position, so if there is a movement, then I'll be ready. And I'm using the global settings on the offset. I'm offsetting it by 1 tick so that the software automatically does it for me. So now when it hits the 6 or 6.2, it should automatically offset it to scratch out or to take 1 tick of profit. But like I said, this is a very, 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 very dull market. There's not really anything happening. Looks like third favourite is about to hit 6s. So you can see now that they're starting to get some movement in the market, but still very, very weak. So it's hit my 6 there, but it's gone right through it. So I'm going to move this up here just to be on the double safe side, because like I said, at this point, normally I would expect this to come back in again, but there's no set law here now because everyone's so evenly priced. And you can see it hasn't, what it's doing right now, but it wasn't before. So always played safe, alright? Just always played safe. So you can see they're making their way down to the start. I'm about to hit this 6 on the second favourite as well. There's a lot of money flowing around on the favourite here. The scalp got taken on the third favourite. It's about to be taken on the second favourite there as well. So you can see I'm much more hands off on this one. That's purely because I'm not sure about what's going to happen here. You can see there's a lot of money flying around on the favourite. And the other ones are just sort of bouncing around really. But because there are so many horses that are, so you can see the 1, 2, 3, they're all the same price. One has drifted off, but the other ones are literally just bouncing around. So, and yeah, if you're not entirely sure about what's happening, then don't get involved really. But you can see here that the favourite is right at the front. He's obviously keen to get off to a good start there. So I can quite comfortably scalp here now, purely because I know the chances are this price is going to come in as the in-play traders start to place their bets in the next 60 seconds. So my trade has been taken on the second favourite here as well. And it hasn't shot through me, so I'm quite happy to let that sit there for a few seconds. But it has shot through me there, so I'll move that up there to try and take the scratch. And as they move around, you can see the favourite is right at the front there. And that's the scalp there. Okay, so once again, same thing. As always, the race is about to go off. Very small stakes, very small risk, very controlled. Even on a market like this, where I'm genuinely unsure, I wasn't quite sure what I was doing there. I was just sort of reacting to what I was seeing and going with the flow kind of thing. So, very small stakes. Again, a very scalable return. Had I been using £50 stakes there, then this would be a £5 profit. So yeah, if you want to learn how I trade, then check out my other videos or go to the link in the description and you'll get access to the best training there is online to trade on Betfair. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.